He was going through this article, he came across a picture that looked familiar. Their jaw dropped to see her picture there. They thought they adopted a little girl, but she was something else. Lara and Ross were a newly married couple. Both of them were quite ambitious, and they worked day and night to complete their dreams. When they thought that they have earned enough to raise a child, they thought of expanding their family. They discussed what they were feeling. Luckily, both of them wanted a kid. At first, Lara thought that she wasn't prepared. Ross made her believe in herself. He told her that she would do great. She was just nervous, but after talking with Ross, she was ready. But the couple didn't want to get pregnant, they wanted to adopt. So, after finalizing their decision, they looked for agencies. They saw one agency from another country and were impressed. They thought that it would be best for them to have a look there. So, they contacted them and told them to send the pictures. Lara and Ross were looking for a child that they could call their own. After reading the bios, they came across a girl who caught their eye. They wanted to adopt a newborn baby, but the girl who grabbed their attention was a 7-year-old named Raquel. They were so impressed by her that they gave up the thought of adopting a newborn child. They asked for more details, and nothing failed to convince them to adopt her. They applied for it after thinking a lot. The agency was happy as they were giving their sweetest child to a lovely family. They hurried the paperwork. It was such that many people backed out of the adoption process because of lengthy procedures. But they were prepared for all of that. Surprisingly, the agency was too fast in finalizing the documents. Lara and Ross received a call right after a month. This was the fastest procedure they had ever seen. It seemed that the agency didn't give time to the couple to back out. Was something off about this? Well, Lara and Ross didn't bother to pay attention to that. They were receiving the best gift of their life. Why would they bother themselves with such thoughts? The agency gave them a date when they could officially take Raquel home. They were eagerly waiting for the date. They started counting down the days. They even decorated their house for her. Not only that, they arranged the room and painted it pink. They placed soft toys and all the things that Raquel liked. They didn't want to delay anything. The day was near, and the nervousness grew. They took a bouquet and chocolates to the airport to greet their child. Raquel's flight was delayed by a few minutes. When the flight landed, Lara and Ross stood there waiting for her. They held a board with Raquel's name on it. Many girls passed, but Raquel didn't show up. Their excitement grew more. They saw a gray-haired lady walking with a girl. It was none other than Raquel. When she saw her name on the board, she came running towards them. She hugged them. They couldn't believe that they were finally meeting her. The lady accompanied her for her safety. She gave Lara the documents and told her to sign them. Lara invited her home, but she refused as she had her next flight to board. They signed up the documents, and from that moment onwards, Raquel was officially their little girl. They told her to sit in the car. On their way home, Lara and Ross tried to speak in Spanish. Raquel didn't know English, but she was learning for her new family. Even Lara and Ross have also taken up lessons in Spanish to communicate better. They reached home and started giving Raquel a house tour. Raquel was impressed, but she didn't speak much. She told her parents that she was tired and wanted to rest. They understood as she had traveled too long to reach there. Lara had some doubts. She had some strange feelings and wanted to talk to Ross about it. Raquel's sleep time gave them privacy. Lara told Ross that she had observed something strange. Raquel was a little different from what they saw in the picture. Ross told her not to worry as he thought that they had simply edited a little. They thought that it was just a normal concern, and that's why they ignored it. Days passed, and they noticed that she was way different from what they had learnt about her. Ross thought of searching about the editing feature on the net. Even after searching so much, he didn't get anything. So, he gave up. Lara told him to look upon the dark web. Ross said that it was too much and they shouldn't worry about it. Ross still looked up on the dark web out of curiosity. He found articles about children who were not adopted due to their age. Parents often accept kids till the age of 4. After that, it becomes very difficult to get adopted. These kids grow up and start living independently. When he was going through this article, he came across a picture that looked familiar. It was none other than Raquel. He called Lara and told her about it. They were shocked to see her picture there. They researched more about her. They saw that she was not a kid. Raquel's real age was revealed. They didn't know how to react after learning that she was 30 years old. It was hard for them to digest the fact that the girl sleeping in their room was an adult. They went to her room and confronted her. She started acting at first, but when she understood that they already knew about her, she told them the truth. How can she fake her age? How did the agency support that? Eventually, the secret behind the agency was revealed. She told them that this wasn't the first time it had happened. The agency was a fraud, and they have done this many times. Raquel told them that they helped her by faking her age. She was a dwarf, and that's why no one suspected it. They faked many documents and gave kids for adoption. Lara and Ross understood that they trusted the wrong agency. She told them that she just wanted to come to their country to work and nothing else. She was ready to expose everyone behind it. Lara and Ross went to the police station with her. They promised to put all the culprits behind the bar. They didn't want anyone else's family to get affected because of this. In a few days, everyone was arrested. Raquel told them she was extremely sorry for lying to them. She even told them not to lose hope in adoption. Ross and Lara forgave Raquel. A few years later, the lovely couple adopted a kid and fulfilled their dream of expanding their family.